Are you looking for something that's cozy to eat, but still tastes good and keeps you on track and would not take a lot of time? If so, then you're in the right place because today in the kitchen with Krystal, we are making a honey mustard chicken and air fried potato bowl. So if you're here with me, say hey, take a sip, I should say, of your water. And we are going to get into it. This is going to be a really quick but flavorful dish. I love anything with chicken that's super quick. And we're going to use chicken thighs to add a little extra texture and a little extra flavor. So, because we're doing our potatoes in the air fryer, we're going to go ahead and get our air fryer started 400 to warm up. But then let's go ahead and prep our potatoes that are going in there. I had them drying off. So, well, I'm using just red potatoes. You can use Yukon, whatever you like. But I like a good red potato. And we're going to dice these, sort of like cube them, but not too big. Because in the kitchen, I like to show you all ways to cook a little bit quicker. Because a lot of people say that they don't like to cook because they feel like it takes too long. They're not exactly sure what to make. So I come on here to show you what to make and then show you how to make it quicker and little tips. So one of my favorite things is to just make the potatoes smaller because, well, with anything we're cooking a little smaller because the smaller the pieces are, the quicker they're cooked, right? So I'm just going to now show you the size of my potato when I cut it. And then also using the air fryer to get that good crisp. I love a good crispy potato, right? But without having to fry it. Because again, the goal is to make healthier decisions so that we still like what we're eating, but like what we see in the mirror even more, right? So it's about the size we're using. So a little bit of a cube, right? It's going to still cook pretty quickly, especially in the air fryer. So I'm going to get these in here, cube these up, and then we're just going to toss them in a little extra virgin olive oil, season them up, drop them in that young air fryer. Then we're going to get going with the sauce and the chicken. All right. Now, if you want to, you can use a chicken breast. That's perfectly fine. Some people are like, well, isn't it healthier? Honestly, when you look it up, and if you don't believe me, feel free to look it up. But chicken breasts and chicken thighs aren't that different as far as the nutritional value when you get skinless and boneless, right? So having that information should make you feel a little bit better about, go ahead and get that good juicy thigh, right? Thick thighs save lives. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil on here. Then we're gonna season this up. I'm personally I love a good table blend just because it has like a little peppery taste to it. I like a little spice, a little kick to my foods, right? Then for that reason, I'm also going to add a little paprika. So I like a little sweet spice too, because why not? And it adds a little color. I have to be careful with this because this one got big holes up in here. I was using it the other day and just dumped it everywhere. Then I'm going to use garlic and herb. Now you can use garlic powder if you would like, but for me, I just like to add adds a little more complexity. And I'm doing the same with my onion and herb. Again, you can use onion powder if you like, but I like to have a little extra seasoning and flavor. So now I'm just tossing this around, toss it around a little bit, get all those flavors mixed up in there, get it going. Lost one, like Lauren Hill said, right? Now it's all covered. You see how pretty it is, the nice little color. So now we are going to go ahead and drop this in the air fryer that's been warming at 400 degrees. And we only need to cook it, probably depends on your air fryer, but it's probably going to be about 10, maybe 12, 15 minutes. Not a long time, right? So even layer, throw these back in the air fryer. Cool. Now we are going to clean up first, right? But then we're also going to go ahead and get started on our sauce. And I see a lot of folks in here today. Hey, y'all. Hey. we're gonna make our sauce. So again, we're making a honey Dijon sauce. Real talk, I don't have Dijon, but I have stone ground, which is sort of similar. Adds a little complexity. It's not your regular mustard. And that's what we look for. Oh, those smell good already. Oh, let's take a quick sippy sip. All right then. All right, so for our glaze, we're gonna go ahead and get this started up. We're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of honey. This is mustard. We're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of mustard. So a 2 to 1 mustard. Then we're gonna drop this young honey in here. Y'all know I usually don't even measure, but I said today, why not? Let's try something new, right? Let's try a little something new. Add this, and usually I would spray down my measuring utensil for the honey to make it easy to come off. But we're gonna see how it goes since it already got a little something on here. Oh, it came off pretty easily. All right. Then we're gonna add, ooh, it smells good. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Then we're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. You can use lemon juice or apple cider vinegar to sort of like perks it up a little bit. So we're gonna do about a teaspoon of that. We don't need a lot. Don't need a lot. Then of course, y'all tell me what do I make without garlic? Not a doggone thing. Not a doggone thing. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of garlic if you need them. Or 1 clove. Somewhere around there, mix that thing up. And then we're gonna add some paprika to it. Now this one, I'm just gonna eyeball it. You know, I like a little paprika. Let me get this spoon up out of here. To me, the spicy, the better paprika. This is like it's really like, what's that word? Spicy. Just adds a little something. So I'm gonna put this up in here. Add that up in there. Now we're gonna stir this up a little bit. Yes, we are. So now we have our glaze prepared. That smells good. Smells good. I think I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste it and see if I like it. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna go ahead and do? Because we're about to be ready for this chicken. Go ahead and start warming up this skillet for the chicken. Oh, and this paprika tries to just hang out on the spoon. I know you will not. I know you shall not. You're gonna get yourself up in this bowl with the rest of your family. All right, so let's taste it real quick. Let's see. Okay, then. That's good. Good. Let that sit to the side. And now I'm going to really quickly chop up this chicken. Go ahead and turn on my light. But I'm just going to chop up this chicken. Just like I said with the potatoes, we're going to make them into smaller chunks. And if you have a little extra fat, feel free to go ahead and get rid of that. Because you don't need that extra fat. Right? We're going to make this into big little chunks. Really quickly. You don't want that skillet getting too hot with nothing in it, right? Oh, that's a shame. I'm still tasting that glaze, and I am liking it, friend. Oh, it's a little bone up in here. Get this bone out. Bone hooks. Look, y'all know y'all can't leave me by myself up in here. If this your first time hanging out with me, type one in the chat. If this not your first time and you be prepared for my shenanigans, or even come just to see what shenanigans we're going to have today, type of OG in the chat. Should have you put shenanigans. Because I was told if you can shenan once, you can shenan again. You know, I have fun. Even by myself. That's shit. You know, it's so funny. You know, this is something that has definitely happened as I've gotten older. It's so interesting, people who don't know how to be by themselves. And I used to be one of those where, I don't know, maybe it was being by myself made me feel alone and made me feel like I was missing out on something. But child, not no more. Look, I like me some me. Baby, I'm funny. I'm smart. Look, I have a good time with me. Even when I don't have to do nothing. Yes, I will. I'm trying to get this little extra fat off of here. But sometimes I can sit by myself and just chill, relax. Just the peace of it all, right? All right, put this off the pan and probably ready. I smell the potatoes. The potatoes smell amazing. So I'm gonna get this chopped up. Wash my hands, rinse my hands real quick. Then put a little oil. I think I'm gonna actually just use a little cooking spray, some non-cook cooking spray, because even though extra virgin olive oil is good for you, you can cut calories, you can cut fat. Why not, right? So non-stick spray, 0 calories. So sometimes I just rather use that as opposed to the oil, just to save a little bit more extra calories and fat. Like you left some chicken, you gotta clean the hands. Right? Yeah, this is nice and warm. And I just had it on like a medium fire anyway. I get up there. So I knew it wasn't gonna get too hot. Alright. Got that up in there. I'm gonna drop this young chicken up in here. Get that sizzle. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Again, because I believe in seasoning at every doggone stage. But we're going to drop a little seasoning on here. You can decide what seasoning you like. But I know I'm going to use some of this young onion and herb, garlic and herb. Might throw a little grease seasoning on there. We're going to see. We're going to see what the ancestors tell me they want to taste today. But I know we're about to shake up these potatoes because they smell so doggone good. Hey, why not use the same basis we're using for the potatoes? Throw a little table blend on here because they'll complement each other. Yes, they could. Turn this heat up just a little bit. I feel like I want a little something else. A little something else. I think I'm going to use my all-purpose because why not? I just thought about it. I haven't made anything jerk in a while. I ain't gonna do this jerk, but man, think about it. All right. Now let me check on these potatoes. Ooh, y'all. Mm-hmm. So sweet. Move these around a little bit. And they already getting a little crispy. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Look, I don't know who came up with the idea of an air fryer, but thank you, sir, ma'am. We appreciate you. Look, mix it on up a little bit. Because what we're going to do, oh yeah, that's right, definitely come up. What we're going to do, we're going to cook this chicken down. Well, cook it until it's cooked. Then we're going to throw this sauce up in here, let it marinate and simmer a little bit. Then we're going to start putting all this stuff together. All right, I'm just mixing up, making sure all the chicken gets all the flavor. And do a quick reset, clean up our space while the chicken is doing what it needs to do. Because what we're not going to do is rush the chicken and try to eat nobody's uncooked chicken. Ooh, you know what? I just thought about something else I want to add on here. Ooh, yeah. You're going to see what's in here in half a second. All right. So drink your water. Let me go ahead and rinse my hands off again. I don't know why they are just still grinding. Whenever, let me know if you're like me with whenever you cook chicken, you feel like you just cannot wash your hands enough. Well, we ain't got time for nobody salmonella. Cheers. All right. So right now, just letting this chicken cook a little bit. We have the potatoes going in the air fryer. Potatoes, honestly, I can smell them. They smell so good. They're probably going to be ready. And it says 5 minutes on here. We don't need 5 minutes. Because, matter of fact, let's do a quick taste test. Well, I got a feeling. I was about to go into the drawer, Lord, on today. But I got a feeling these things are ready. Ooh, nice and crispy. Let's see about it. Turn that off. Because that is ready. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to reset, put all this little stuff back so we can have a clean serving area for when this food is ready. And it's going to be super duper easy to put it all together. All right, let's do a quick cleanup. And then actually, the chicken is almost done. So what I'm going to do is, because one thing I like to encourage is to cook as many flavors as you can into the foods, right? Too often we want to just season and all this stuff after. And then it's like, it's just sitting on top of the food. When you cook it into it, you have flavor in all the bites. So since the chicken is almost completely done, we're gonna go ahead and drop this sauce up in here. And the sauce was really easy. I use like stone ground mustard. You have Dijon, that'll be better, or whatever. But I have Dijon, but use the stone ground mustard, some honey. So it's 2 to 1, 2 parts mustard to 1 part honey. Then I dropped a teaspoon of lemon juice in here, a clove, a minced clove of garlic. But again, we are trying to save time. So I just used about a tablespoon, or half a tablespoon of minced garlic that was already in the jar. And then added some paprika. Again, that is for you and your preference, your flavor palette. I like it a little spicier, even though I don't feel paprika has a lot of spice. But I put some paprika until my ancestors told me that we were done. All right. Hey, happy Saturday. How y'all doing up in here? Good to see y'all. Let me know where y'all watching from too. And right now, since everything is the potatoes. Oh, for the potatoes, I put them in the air fryer. So I use some red potatoes. You can use your Yukon Gold, whatever potatoes you like, but I toss them in extra virgin olive oil. Then I season them up with some onion and herb, garlic and herb, some paprika, some table blend, the use. And honestly, a lot of times I like to use rosemary on my potatoes, but I just want to let the honey mustard shine today, because rosemary, even though you don't have to use a lot, it can really show up in your meals, and that's one reason why I like it. But today I'm going to go ahead and let the honey mustard shine. So, yeah. And I see a lot of folks up in here today. It's so good to see y'all from Plainfield, Illinois, as they like to say, right down the street. Right down the street. So right now, the chicken is simmering in the honey mustard glaze. Amen. Amen. Oh, I brought that bowl back on over here. Then we're going to do something else. Yup. Ooh, yup. This is what we're about to do, because this is about ready. Actually, get me some bowls. This what y'all want to see what we fixing to do. I'm gonna turn this heat down a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the chicken out. Oh, it smells so good, so doggone good. Oh, yup. Yup. This is gonna be so good. Like, I am such a honey mustard fan. Again, I don't know who thought of that combination. Say, you know what, we gonna put some tangy and sweet like that together and make it a dipping sauce. I don't know who did it, but I thank you too. Oh yeah, oh drop it in the chat. Who has the best honey mustard? What restaurants has the best honey mustard? I know my vote. All right, so I took that chicken out because now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these young potatoes and we're gonna toss these bad boys up in here. That's what we gonna do. Grinder, make it easier. If we can add more flavor, and more steps, why not? Tell y'all, that's where a lot of y'all go wrong. Y'all just be wanting food to miraculously have some flavor. Don't work like that. Toss, ooh, child. Come on. Toss that on up there now. Now we're about to put this thing together and call it a day. All right. So all we're gonna do is I got my bowl, and because I said we're making a bowl, we're gonna make it like a good light hearty bowl. So I'm using spinach. You can use kale, whatever greens you like, but I am really a spinach girl. Let me know if you would do spinach or kale, but I love me some spinach. And to me, kale, honestly, it's funny with spinach. Sometimes it wilts up quickly. But to me, I know kale is like, it's still the craze or whatever. I think spinach gets overlooked. But I think kale is a little too bitter. I've had some that's good. Now, I can do like a kale crunch salad. As long as it's like, if you mix the kale with something sweet, I'm okay. But for the most part, I'm like, thank you. All right, turn this fire off. Now we're going to drop these. Just made my bed of spinach. Drop my potatoes up in here. Now I'm going to grab me some chicken. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes, I did. Yes. Oh, it smells so good. Let's see see how quick and easy that was? 20 minutes. Fried potatoes, made some chicken. The things that people swear take the longest to cook. You just gotta know how to cook them. Oh, this smells good. Oh, let's see. So, Then I said I was gonna add me some chives. And you can add it some parsley if you want to. Some with color, make it look pretty. Cause why not? When you eat, you want to satisfy all your senses. That includes sight. You want food to look good, smell good, of course, taste good. Hence why I don't know why people eat chitlins. Especially with Thanksgiving around the corner. Love yourself more. Stop eating chitlins. Disgusting. Disgusting. It's so funny. I love me some food. There aren't many foods that I turn down. But chitlins, top of the list. All right. So we're going to get me a little bit of spinach. Got to get a little bit of everything, right? We're going to get me some potatoes. It's funny because the potatoes and the chicken sort of look alike. Sort of. Let me get these chives too as I grab this chicken. Give me a good hearty bite. Ready? You gonna see about it? All right. I love when it, women, y'all see that steam coming? Look at that. I love when a dish like surprises me with little stuff. Like those potatoes are absolutely perfectly cooked. Like they have a crisp on the outside, but still soft and chewy on the inside, but cooked perfectly because I can't stand that undercooked potato. Just the honey and the mustard together. I told y'all, my parents raised me better than to eat I'm talking my mouth full, but see his face? You get mad about it. I mean, how good it is. I'm here for this nice and light. Nice and light, but still filling. So, woo, you gotta make this one. And like I said, I'm curious to see if you use kale. Then I'm gonna put a little chives on the top, but you can put some parsley too. But it was super quick and easy. Easy to make extras for yourself, or if you were making it for multiple people, it did not take long at all, but 15, 20 minutes. And just threw it on top of some spinach. You can use kale, but the sauce was easy. And if you have more extra sauce, if you want to, you can drizzle it in there, drizzle on top to make like a salad dressing. But I personally don't think you need it. I really don't. This is giving you your protein, your carbs, you're getting your leafy green vegetables, the things that we're looking for. So I hope you enjoyed this segment of In the Kitchen with Krystal, where we just made a honey mustard chicken with air fried potato bowl. Quick, easy, delicious, smells amazing, and it's still going to keep you on track for how you want to feel when you look in the mirror. So, all right, y'all. I hope you are safe if you're going outside, because I want you healthy, I want you happy, I want you here, and I hope that I will see you again in the next segment. All right, y'all. Have a good one and keep drinking your water. Bye.